still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Kill!
First down, here's Dak. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. Keeps himself upright. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Ty Chandler to return. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
A gain of 14. And the Washington first down.
And the shotgun, Howell. Chased out to his right. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
First down, Howell. Flushed out of the pocket. It's caught at the 4. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Commanders start off well and tie things 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Escapes the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide eight. They were going to 53.
Dak now from the gun. Second and long. Need to give themselves a shot for third.
46. Yeah! Here we go. Going to wide eight.
To throw is Prescott. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here we go.
On third down, here's Williams. And the gain's good there, partner. A nice 7-yard effort, but they're still well short, and this is going to be 4th down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
4th and forever coming up.
Hey, 47. Yeah. Here we go. 47. 26.
Snap is off. It's Prescott. And they get to him. The 4th down gamble backfires with a sack. And it's a turnover on downs inside the red zone.
I'm not sure it matters whether you think you've got the perfect play call in that situation. Hey, listen, going for it anywhere inside your own 20, the risk, it outweighs the reward 5-fold, maybe 10-fold.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's Howell. That one connects. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Here's Sly to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This makes it up to the 25.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
47.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. New set of downs from the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Prescott on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Dak. This is caught by Blue. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's a 14-7 game. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have it on 3rd and 9. He's thrown deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
Okay, that is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he was able to throw that ball right over their heads.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Howell from the gun. Quick slant to Samuel. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Howell out of the shotgun. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Samuel comes in motion left. To the air on 1st down. Howell. Completed left side to Samuel. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throw again, it's Howell. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Setting up the running back screen. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back now, pressure coming. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 2nd quarter lead. Here's Slide and try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. From his own end zone, here we go. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Dak to throw. He finds Pickens left side. And he'll work this one up to the 28. It was Mike Sanders still on that side. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun is Prescott. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Prescott now on 3rd down. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go.
1st down, here's Dak.
The 1st down pass. Brought down back at the 32.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Yeah! Here we go.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
He's across midfield.
Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Going for it, it's Williams. And he's down to almost, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 38 before going down. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. It's a nickel look from the Commanders. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Sends this to the end zone. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. You've got a 4th down decision to make. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
He's going to try another deep one here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen on one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here's Howell, 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Now is Terry McLaurin on the target. And it's going to be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Good strike downfield to lane. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
Now Howell to throw. Setting up the screen. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. And the shotgun, Howell. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It's caught by McLaurin. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go now.
Howell. He rolls to his right. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Howell back to throw. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point is up and good from slot. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead. All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Chooses to bring this one out. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And he mitigates the damage by falling on it, but still a loss on that play.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, Well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did. That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Play action, Prescott. Vacates quickly left side. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless. Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Throwing again is Dak. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Yeah! Here we go!
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Kill!
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Headed out right. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now they have 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Cox, here's his lane. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Washington first down.
And a Washington first down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Commanders first down.
Powell from the gun. Brought in right side by McLaurin. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. To throw again, it's Howell. He gets it right back to McLaurin. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Finds a man right side. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
It's second and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It is the Commanders with the football and a nice lead, too, as they try to finish off this win. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
At the 4-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders make it a 24-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Here we go. 22.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. All set to go now from the 35.
Cowboys first down.
First down, and they go right back to him. And a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
Second and manageable. He's throwing. He steps in and makes the interception. And the Commanders will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Foul out of the shotgun. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So it's second down coming up.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Play action here with Howell. Buying some time right. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Howell now on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. To the air on 1st down. Howell. Completed over the middle. He dodged the tackle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Washington first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Throw is caught. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders continue piling it on here in the fourth.
Joey Sly lining up 40-point victory.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again.
Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, 26.
This is Williams. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
That's caught by Williams. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flats.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. All right, there's going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. 26.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got it. Complete to Pickens. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Yeah, 26.
Throwing again. Prescott finds him over the middle. It's a foot race into the red zone. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Cowboys putting up points in a game decided. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers.
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Chandler now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where that would normally be a catch. Ball's incomplete.
They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. They're going to pass it here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Complete beyond the marker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Running in the red zone. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Well, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's first and goal. Back to the well again. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Commanders keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Here's Slide to try the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Kickoff for the Commanders.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And they steal it back on the return. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Commanders are running them out of the building. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense. You kind of rip their heart out, too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Chooses to bring this one out. Shoots away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
First down, here's Dak. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Ready.
Oh, back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. Looks like they want to squeeze every point they can out of this game. Field goal team is out there. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. His kick is good at the end, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Dallas.
so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I done. That's where they'll get us head, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Went for a drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so